seen you in a while. I don't have an opening statement.
So Lou is on the verge of making history. What can you say about him and becoming the highest scoring bench player ever?
It's amazing, if you're anything that ends in ever, in the NBA, it's pretty impressive. I didn't know that Dale Curry was the leader. I didn't know that until 2 days ago, so I was surprised by that. I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was that good. That's amazing. And the way Lou does it with his size and his shot, but more importantly, how much he finishes in the paint. I think that's what surprises me the most since coaching him, how often he gets in the paint and finishes over bigs. It's just remarkable.
Doc, you guys, Wilson was healthy
Yeah.
the other day, but wasn't in the rotation.
Yeah.
Where do you think he's going to fit in over these next?
I don't really
games?
know, but I think he will. I think he'll help us. I don't know at what point he will help us. He's missed a ton of games. That was his first time suiting up in a uniform for us. But watching him in practice, he can play the 3 or the 4. He can stretch the floor. He gives us a little bit more toughness as well. He can guard 3 or 4s, and again, his shot helps. So he'll help us for sure.
Doc, is that a 3-guard lineup something that you're set with for the rest of the season, or that's going to be like game-by-game basis?
I don't know. Right now it's pretty much set, but that doesn't mean we won't change it when we face, someone when we think we need to. Pat has been able to guard bigger threes, from LeBron to Paul George. So right now it hasn't hurt us, but we're not going to be scared to change that if someone does.
Shannon has sort of been on and off in this scoring, but have you found yourself having to tell him to slow down at times because he sort of comes up and speaks quicker?
Never. You do at times, but you want him to play at that pace. That's part of his weapon. He makes shots at that pace. There's probably 5 guys in the league that can come off of screens at the pace that he does. Him, JJ. I can't even think of the other ones, but there are a couple of them. The kid in Brooklyn, Harris, does it as well. It's very difficult. It becomes an offense in its own, and you can set up a ton of second options off of guys like that. So we like the way he plays.
Doc, is there any added zeal for you playing against a team you once coached?
No, you want to win, but I wanted to win the other night too. So I think I want to win every night. Really. What's nice is you see old faces. That's what's the Johnny Joes of the world and Phil Lynch's and all the guys that you had a relationship with. That's what's nice. Whenever you play, as a player, when you play your old teams, and as a coach, it's the same way.
How about as far as the way your team is performing doing so well? How impressed are you of their performance?
I don't know, if you have a lot of time to be, we have to win games right now. So we have to win every game. That's our thought. Every night we have to win. We have to have great focus, and we have to play to our character. And when we do that, we have a chance to win. There's still no guarantee. You can do all those things right and not win, but we know with our team, if we don't do them right, we're not going to win. That's the guarantee. So I think our guys buy into that. And so with this team, you really enjoy coming to the games. They're going to play right, and that's a good thing.
Are you still ignoring the standings?
I look at them at times, but I pretty much ignore them. You can't help but, see them because everyone throws them in your face or talks about them. I know Sacramento's behind us, and I know San Antonio's in front of us.
Doc, going back
That's
to
deep.
going back to Lou a little bit, the other night he said he really felt like that 6-man trophy should be his. How much would that mean to you guys just as a team and to you for him to get that?
Well, if he doesn't dress yet, so the way I look at it, one of those two, or we should share it, and I'm good. I don't know what that stuff means. I never do. It has to mean something. I know it means a lot for the players, all right, for the organization. I don't know. Heck, we've had 2, 3. I've had twice with Jamal since I've been here, and then this will be the 3rd with if one of those 2 win, or the 4th, because Lou won last year. So, we've cornered the market You know, let's keep doing it.
The first 5 you get problems.
Yeah, exactly. He wants all 5 team.
Like, how's Lou, like, as a locker room guy? Like, he's a quiet guy, but he guys
He is
that
as,
do,
as different of a player that I've ever coached. Well, I don't know different. I usually you have a thought about what a player is and who he is. Let me put it that way. That's a better way of putting it. And he is the complete opposite of who he is, who I thought he was. He has been a delight to coach. He is a tremendous leader in the locker room. And honestly, from afar, I'd never coached him. I just saw him walk in and score. And looked like he kind of did his thing and left. I thought he was more indifferent. You know, he has a, you know, what I call the heater. He runs hot at times, but you won't notice it. And when he does it, he gets on his guys. What I love the most about him is how much he teaches the young guys. I mean, he's really in tune to them. And those are things you didn't know about the guy. I would have never guessed that, like that he was that way. And yet he is. And so that's been to my benefit, obviously, because he is that type of guy.
Doc, how important do you think it's been for this organization to kind of go through this rebuild at a time? It still managed to win games and have players.
I just
developing
think
habits.
I've always thought that that's important. If you're rebuilding, I think that's what you should be doing. You know, we did it in Orlando, and I thought it'd make the difference because, you know, we were completely rebuilding. I mean, I think we made 120, it felt like, transactions all year, and yet we kept winning. And I thought what that did when free agency came is guys saw that. And I think that they saw the way we played, and that was attractive. So, you know, I think it's important, but we'll see.
Did bottoming out, the other day you joked you don't know what the word tank means, but did bottoming out, was that ever an option that was presented?
No.
With real serious consideration?
I don't have anything else to say, but no. Yeah.
Doc, you mentioned the other day how other coaches bring up Gallo's surprising defensively, and his teammates talk about that as well. What did he do that maybe you don't know unless you coach him from that standpoint?
Well, he plays defense. Honestly, he's another one. I honestly, when we signed him, I thought we were getting an offensive player, and I didn't see first of all, I didn't see the defensive IQ. He seems like he's quiet, yet he's probably the loudest talker on the floor, and so you just don't see that. And what's the biggest surprise is he slides his feet. He rarely gets beat off the dribble by a guard, and it's I swear, man, maybe that's why we probably lost his teams. We used to try to go at Gal and probably didn't have success, and I didn't notice it or something. But he's a really good defensive player.
Doc, what do you think of the competition tonight? What's it going to take to come out victorious?
Oh, we're going to have to play well. I mean, they're good. They're really good. They're really deep. They're playing well. And, you know, they have Kyrie, who is just a handful every night. You know, our injury defense clicked in against him the last time we played him, and he didn't play in the second half. You know, I thought that was very important. You know, so we have to deal with them all game tonight, and you know, that's going to be hard.